Hello and welcome to Despawn Games, your one-stop shop for fun stream tutorials and bad gameplay. This week I'm going to be showing you how to make some fun new alerts for your stream that look just like the Xbox achievements, both standard and rare. So yeah, before we begin though, just make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and if you like what you see here, make sure to give this video a little like. Please, I need the validation. Thanks. Right, let us begin. Before we get started, there's going to be a couple of things that you will need. Number one, this works with both Streamlabs and OBS, so typically, well, specifically Stream Elements, so you can use this for either. You will also need all of the elements from the download link below, so this is going to include the coding and the audio files that you'll need just to give that extra little flair. A couple of optional extras as well. You will need Notepad++. This is used mainly for changing some of the color values and something like either colorhex.com, the website, or any design program, just so we can get some hexadecimal values for those colors. Alright, but yeah, let's jump in, shall we? So first things first, you're going to need to, I'm going to use Stream Elements for this. So this is Stream Elements, if you've not seen it before. So once you've set up an account, logged in and everything, if you click on overlays, you can see all my overlays, there's tons of stuff that I don't use anymore. But to start with, you use Create Blank Overlay up in the top corner here, just above me. This will open up a new overlay for you. So set it to whatever resolution you want. I use 1080 because that's what I stream in. So we'll start that. So once that's there, so just click Add Widget, Alerts, and Alert Box. Once that's done, that will give you your alerts, and as you can see down the left hand side here, you've got your various alerts, whether that be followers, subscribers, tips, cheers, etc. So from here, all you're going to do is select, we'll start with a follower alert. You can, obviously you'll be able to make changes to the other ones after, but hit the cog. Just as a little cleanup, I just get rid of the default video and then scroll down and enable custom CSS. So on here, you will be able to enable that. You'll get a new Open CSS editor. Click this, and here you will find all of the coding that you need. So in here, you've got your HTML, your CSS, etc. These are the only two fields we're going to need to look at. Don't worry about the JavaScript fields and data. They're not going to be used at all. So next up, what you're going to do is, if you open up the Notepad file that is included in the link below with all of the elements that you need, you will find this. So in here you will find both, as you can see, the HTML and the CSS just there. So it's as simple as just copy the HTML up to and including that. Control+C to copy everything. And then in here, if you do Control+A and Control+V, that will just replace everything in there. So again, do the same with going back and getting everything in the HTML. So again, just to take it up to the top there. So from the document, everything from the HTML line there. So this will then go into the CSS field. So again, Control+C, go back to your CSS, click anywhere, Control+A, Control+V. That'll replace it. Hit done, and you are done. And then what you want to do, again, just for that added extra, so you've got those two audio files that are in there as well. So if you go to upload sound, you'll see I've already added them, but you just click the upload button there to upload the files that you need. So for a follower, for me personally, I just use the standard achievement unlocked. So I'll just submit that. There you can see it's updated. And then yeah, that is pretty much it. It's done. So all you need to do is emulate a follower. There it is. Done and dusted. There's your alert. Gives you exactly what you want. Just disappears. Fades away. Done. As I say, there is some extras that you can do for amending these things. So there's two things that you can amend. You can obviously amend the text and the colours. So for the text is pretty simple. So again, we'll go back to the CSS editor. In the HTML field, anything marked in white, you can amend. So again, just as an example, we'll just change that to just followed. So if we then say done, and if we emulate that again, follower event, you can see achievement unlocked, Barbara just followed. So there you go. So you can change that. Again, if we jump back into it, just to give you some more info on that. Where are we? Open CSS. So these also, as you can see there, use the variables that Stream Elements support, so name, amount, etc. So if there's any changes you want to make, such as you want to pull through the amount for a cheer or something like that, or a tip donation, that can be included using the amount variable. So again, when you come to creating your other follower alert types, you can use that. So nice and simple, that's that. The colour one, this is where it takes a little bit more work, but not too much. So as I said, you need to download something like a word editor, or which I suggest is Notepad++. So that is basically just an expanded version of Notepad that gives you a lot of extra options and things like that. The reason I use Notepad++ is, one, it's free, so it's an open source software, so you can just download it for free. And number two is there is a good function in here that lets you basically change multiple text values at once. So you can find the same value and update it all in one go, which is what we want to do. To do that, so again, going back to your text that we've got from my download link, just copy all of that, paste that in there, and what you want to do once that's in there is if you hit Control F, you can see this window pop up. So this is the Find and Replace window. So if you select the Replace tab, you can kind of get an idea of what we're doing here, because I've already done it in the past as testing. So all of the colours in this script use the hexadecimal value for it, so you'll want to know the hexadecimal value for the colour that you want to change. You can do this by the easiest way to do this is using like either design program or the website color-hex.com, which is the one I'll show you here. So on here, this website, you can see it'll show you various different colours. So these are the popular favorite colors. The way that I do it is if you just click this option up at the top for the color, select the color that you want. So say we'll go a blue, because I use blue for my alerts. So if you do a blue, you can see there's your hex value, it's there as well, and then you can just obviously change that around. What you need for this alert to really look correct is 3 different versions of a color. So a light, normal, dark. So I'll show you I've got Infinity Designer. So this is my X values for mine. So you can see you've got your current ones, which is the green. So that's the default. So you've got a light green, a normal green, and a dark green. And the alternatives I've got is a light blue, a normal blue, and a dark blue. So again, you can use whatever colours you like. You can even mix up the colours completely just to make it a bit wild if you want. I just tend to stick to the same variation on a colour, just because it looks just more natural to the achievements system on Xbox. So all you need to do with these is, again, if we go back to Notepad++, so take your first one. So in this instance, it's the light green. Just copy that into there. Go back, get your light blue, get that in there, and then use the Replace All button. And what that will do, if we click it, you can see down the bottom here, 4 occurrences were replaced in this file. So again, all that's done is anywhere it mentioned the light green, it's now changed it to the light blue. So again, all we would do is take our normal green, go back, grab our normal blue. This is all again with Control-C, Control-V, replace all. You can see now 7 occurrences have changed there. And then grab our dark green, replace it with our dark blue, and replace all, and 1 occurrence replaced. There you go. So now close that, click in there, Control+A again, Control+C to copy everything, go back to our Stream Elements. In here, just replace again the CSS with what we've just done. So again, Control-A, Control-V, hit done. And if now we test this, our new follower alert is blue. So there you go. So that's all it takes to change that. Obviously, you just go through each of your alerts. So again, we'll just click on the settings in here. So just go through each of those, make those same changes, obviously amend the text values in the HTML side, just so that it matches the wording that you want for that alert. And obviously, if you want to use that rare achievement sound for, like, say, subscribers or tips, just to make them extra special, then you can do. But yeah, that is pretty much it. That's all you need to get all set up there. Obviously, if you've got any questions whatsoever, please do let me know in the comments below. If you want to see these alerts live, you can do over on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/despawngames. We're there every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, and we're currently raising money for able gamers. So if you want to come and show some support, please do. Otherwise, hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.